welcome to Grey Dog FM. We're back with FM24. It's worked. We've transferred over our FM23 save. Road to Glory with Bradford Park Avenue. First impressions are that it's good. It's very good. But before we go on the game that we've played in FM24, today's game is Bradford Park Avenue. We're at home. Altrincham, 4th in the league. Just before we look at the results that we had since the 1-0 defeat to Guiseley, we've had some new kits designed for FM24, and these are those. Predominantly white kit with green trim for the home kit. The away kit is white with yellow stripe, and the third kit a black number with amber and a little bit of red. Very nice, that one, I think, the third kit. These have been coming through on the 3D match engine. The only thing is, if we look at the tactics, it still recognises having a green strip. These are not showing because you have to have the in-game editor to change these. As we'll see in this game that we played against Boreham Wood, both teams were playing in a similar white strip, which was a bit disconcerting. Anyway, let's have a look at the game then. We do like FM24 because we beat Boreham Wood, who were lower mid-table, 2-0. Both goals coming from defenders in the second half. Let's have a look at the goals and you'll see what I mean about the kits. As you can see, they both look in white kits, and there's Bell's header from Fielding's free kick, and the second one, Oakley Booth plays it along. Harding, one touch, whack, straight in the corner, keeper no chance. We definitely deserve that. 5 shots on target, 0.72 XG. They had 10 corners, but they also, if you look at the foul count, 25 fouls. 2 defenders coming good, with Harding our man of the match at 7.9. The team we've been playing recently, we're keeping the same tactics. Fielding as the defensive midfielder behind Greenwell and Oakley Booth, and up front Salberg came in as Wareham has a slight injury. He didn't do it, so he was subbed off and Donaghy came on. Upturn in our fortunes, our first win of the season. 9 matches in a row without winning before this game. It hasn't moved us in the table, but it's put us closer to the teams at the bottom. We certainly would have been bottom if we hadn't won that. York, our bottom, minus 14 goal difference. We've the same points, minus 5. Then Guiseley, Dorking and Yeovil have 8. Aldershot and Boston 9. Boreham Wood on 10 with Scarborough. So it's certainly put us a little bit closer to those teams above us. Not thinking that we're going to get the same outcome today. We're playing 4th place Altrincham, 20 points from their 10 games, so a much harder task today. So let's have a look then how we're lining up for this one. So we're going with an unchanged team, unchanged substitutes for this tie against 4th placed Altrincham. So it's Macaulay in goal, Harding right back, Bell and Sams, who are building a good partnership now in the centre back roles. Beckwith at left back, Fielding as the defensive midfielder behind Oakley Booth and Greenwell, and Goy on the right, Trusty on the left, and Salberg continues up front as our advance forward. On the bench then we've got Shering, Tong, Hinchy, Wareham and Donaghy. By the way, Shering is throwing a little strop. He wanted a new contract and asked him to prove himself, and he didn't like that, so he's not in a very good mood at the moment. We've also got a little worry with Harding, a little promise I made that he'd play him at centre back, but he's doing well at right back. Another player morale problem there possibly. We're going in cautious against Altrincham and we'll see how we go with that. So let's have a look how we're going to address the team then in the changing room. Gianluca Haven is saying if you carry your last performance into this match we'll do well. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. Just as an aside, in real life Gianluca Haven has taken over Bradford Park Avenue. Long-term manager Mark Bauer and his assistant Bashel have been sacked as the Avenue are looking possibly at another relegation from the Northern Premier League Premier Division. Gianluca, he does well, may get the full-time manager's job. I did put my name forward, but I haven't heard anything. No, I didn't. I wouldn't think I could do anything on that scale. But we've got Bradford Park Avenue in the Football Manager into the National League. So let's do that one then. We're going to pump fist, and we can't pump fist and say that. So let's point finger and say that. That's motivated Beckwith and Fielding. The others, Trusty and Harding, were already motivated. Let's get into the match then, and if we can win this one we certainly will be looking good for the season. And as it says, unchanged. How are Altrincham lining up? 4-2-3-1, the standard formation. We've marked their main man up front list. Let's kick off then. We've got our new kit on look. It's a white shirts, white shorts and green socks. Altrincham are odds-on favourites for this one as we get into our first highlight. Aimless ball knocked forward there by Bell as the rain drips down off the stand. I think it is raining a little bit. It's not crackling on the picture, is it? No, it is raining. And it's Altrincham in the red, in possession. They've got a Bell as well playing at the back. And the winger gets through on the right, but he doesn't. Trusty comes back to help out and blocks that. And we're defending well so far. But this highlight is going to come to something or other. There's Reese Dottin gets in and opens the scoring in the 4th minute. Macaulay there getting beat on his near post, was he? Really should have done better with that. Let's have a look from behind the goal. Should see that better. Robson plays it to Reese. Threads that ball to Reese Dottin. Plays it across into the far corner. Macaulay just stood there. Could have possibly had a dive for that. But we're behind already. Let's have a shout and encourage the team. And they've got it again. It could be a long game, this one. There, Bell at the back. Vost back to Tobin. Reese Dottin, he looks a decent player, and Vost is in there. Was he offside? No, it's not. Robson, and that's blocked, and we cleared it away, but we're just giving it back to Altrincham, and that ends that highlight. And we've taken a bit of momentum. No, we haven't. It's gone back to Altrincham, and we've got the smiley faces for a little while with the encourage, but we've had no shots. We've had no attacking play whatsoever. Here's Robson with a free kick for Altrincham, and Macaulay, it hits the bar post or whatever, but bounces straight back to their player, and it's 2-0. We're going to have to change something here. Let's demand more. They won't like that. But let's have a look at this one. It's the post and bounce straight back to their player. Notice that in the Luton save that I was doing in the beta, that happens quite a lot in this FM24. Bounces off the post bar and whatever, and comes back for a tap in, and easy goals for the opposition. We've had some shots now after we demanded more, and we come back into the game, but it's 2-0 and Altrincham definitely the better team in the first half. So a lot of poor marks there, especially in the forwards. Oakley Booth at 6.8, Greenwell at 6.7 are not doing too bad. Sam's at 6.7, but everybody else like 6.4s and 6.5s. We're not going to go over the top, as Gianluca's saying. He's saying, what was that? Get your acts together and start playing. We're going to go for the one below. We're in the position we deserve to be, and the numbers prove that. Show me something better than the second half. I'm going to point finger. That's motivated one or two, especially the forwards. So let's start the second half and see if we can do better. We have to do better than that and get a goal back in this game. As I said, they are doing well in the league, and they've won 3 and only lost 1 of their last 5 games. Hence, they are in the position they are. Fielding's picked up a yellow card. It's another highlight, but Fielding cuts that one out. It's to Beckwith to Doubt. Trusty on the left. I like this new kit. We've kept the green socks, but predominantly white kit. Into the box, and it's Salberg. He's broken his duck. He'd gone a long time without scoring, and we've pulled one back. Good ball in from Trusty. Greenwell has given everything. We should change him with Hinchy. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But Trusty knocks the ball in. Bit of a deflection, but coming to the near post. Salberg whacks that one in, and we're back in the game after 70 minutes. Let's have a look at the team. See if we need to make some subs. Just as I was saying, Jamie Bell was playing better recently. He's got a 6.3 in this game. I'm going to bring the out of contract man Sheringham on for Bell. Adding 6.4, very frustrated. I don't have a right back really to put in there unless we move Fielding back there. Fielding's on a yellow. Yeah, let's move Fielding back to right back, and we're going to bring Hinchy on to play as a ball-winning midfielder on defend. Fred Ngoy is not doing well at 6.5. Let's bring Donaghy on to play right wing. So 3 substitutes. Donaghy replacing Ngoy. Fielding moves to right back, and Hinchy comes in for Harding, and Shering on for Bell. Let's go balanced. We've got to try and get back in this game. Let's have a team talk to the subs. Wanting to go out and make an impact. There's plenty of time left. Pumping fists, and that doesn't make any difference whatsoever, but Donaghy's motivated. Confirm the subs, and away we go then. Just 20 minutes or so left. Greenwell is struggling, but we're not taking him off. He's alright. Let's have a shout and encourage. Nothing really happening. And we have a highlight. It's a corner for Altrincham. What's that? Press Toburn. What are they doing here? Wasting time with 5 minutes to go. Short corner. Played to List. And they've worked at a set piece here, and first shot didn't go in, but the second the rebound is by Barton, but it's been disallowed. He's offside, and looks like we're going to go down to a narrow defeat. But we've got another attack here. We've got 5 minutes of added time. Stop being pessimistic, Dave. And it's Shering to Hinchy. Hinchy plays it out to Donaghy on the right wing. Plays it in, and Salberg again, but saved by the keeper. And we're coming close there, but it looks like a narrow defeat. So we didn't do too badly. First half, 2 goals behind, early goals, 4th minute and 23rd minute. Salberg reduced the deficit, but on the XG, you've got to say the scoreline was justified, although we had 6 shots. They had 6 shots to our 5 on target. And not a bad performance really, if you take into account where Altrincham were and their record so far. But we certainly can do better than that, especially defensively. Macaulay at 6.5 and Fielding having a rare poor game. Let's see where we are then, see if we've gone to the bottom with that defeat. So we're still in 23rd place. York must have also lost. Yeah, they lost 2-0 away to Stevenage. Nothing much changed. I think everybody's lost. Guiseley still on 8 points. They lost at home to Dorking, who were down there. So 6 pointer there, Guiseley losing. So we're certainly not out of it. We're obviously in a relegation battle, but we've played a lot better. And Salberg finally scores is the headline there. Let's have a look at that article. Many managers would be forgiven for losing faith in a forward and not scored in over 28 matches. I didn't know it was that many. A lot of them have been sub-appearances. Bradford Park Evan should be congratulated for sticking by Benjamin Salvo, who ended his incredible goal drought with his 69th minute strike against Altrincham. Let's hope there's more to come from him. Let's see where we're going to come back. We've just had the cup draw, and we are playing National League North side Kettering away. So we're probably going to come back for that one. Let's have a look. There's one match, Morecambe away and then Kettering away. Yeah, we'll come back for that one. I might do a double header. Play Dorking at home there, relegation rival. Kettering away, Dorking at home, a double header. Don't miss that. Please subscribe if you want more of Bradford Park Avenue. Those of you who've been following this from FM23, very much appreciate your comments and all your encouragement. I hope to get more episodes out, possibly 2 a week. I don't want to promise anything though, as work is pretty tight at the moment. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again next time. For now, this is Dave Dog. Goodbye.